Hey everyone, I am back with another special effects makeup video. Today we're going to be doing a clown. Like my friend back here, Pennywise. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on in. All right, hair's pulled back, we're all ready to go. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my little crown thingy here and I'm gonna make an outline of where I'm gonna put my scar wax. And I know I didn't go over everything you needed like I normally do, so we'll just go over it as I go. So what I want to do is kind of draw a line here, and then actually I'll start here. Good enough so I can see it what I'm doing. All right. All right, give myself a little bit of an outline of where I want the scar wax to go. So instead of doing clown makeup, we're gonna make it look like a bleeding open wound. All right, so I went ahead and already pre-rolled my scar wax here. And as you can see, so I'm just gonna take it and push it down on my head. And then we're gonna take our little tool here and just kind of dip it in Vaseline first. Always forget to do that. And then we're just gonna blend it into the forehead here. And smooth it down. And if you need to, you can put foundation to blend in with the skin so it looks like it's your actual skin. So I'm just gonna smooth it down. I really don't want that on my eyebrow, but oh well. Okay. There we go. I never use enough Vaseline when I do this, so we're aiming for that today. Don't want to use too much, but I'm very conservative with my applications. All right. I think that's good. I'll leave it a little thicker in the middle because we're going to be slicing down the middle there. All right, so we're going to do the same thing on the other side and then down. So let's go ahead and press. Actually, I want to remove that. So I'm going to do scar wax, Jesus. Yeah, we're going to do scar wax. I want to do liquid latex on the bottom part and then put the scar wax on top of it. So I'm just going to take my brush here like that. And tighten the skin up a little bit. A little bit of more of a scarring. All right, so now I'm just going to take my long rolled up piece of wax here and just kind of stick it down and around where I want it. If I wanted that close to my eye, I might move that a little bit. I didn't put Vaseline on my fingers. Okay, so I'm just gonna play with that a little bit. Push it over. Take a little bit off there. There, like that. And we're gonna do the same thing. So I find my tool. Then in Vaseline. And, oops, sorry. Don't block the camera. And just smooth it down. Can push that back a little bit. I don't like it that. Yeah. To fix that. There we go. All right, now we're cooking. I'm just gonna smooth that out a little bit more, and then we're gonna do it to the other side. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll be right back. All right, so we have our scarring done. I went ahead and cut a little bit into the top part here. I'm gonna do a little bit more because it's not quite open enough for me. And I went ahead and put foundation on over it to blend in with my skin a little bit, and put some powder on it to get rid of that tackiness. All right, so now we're going to remove, God, I shed worse than a dog. My hair gets everywhere. All right, it's still on there. Oh well, we're gonna work with it. So I'm just gonna go in and cut into that a little bit more to open it up a little bit. And I just removed a little bit of it. That's okay, we can fix that though. Not a big deal. Didn't have enough Vaseline on that before I started. And I'm gonna do the same over here. Like that. And then on the bottom, I didn't use scar wax. I went ahead and just did liquid latex and some tissue paper, because the scar wax was not working with me on the bottom half, so just things a little bit different. Find my scissors here, and let's see here. All right, open up, and then be very careful. We're just gonna cut an incision in the middle. Easier said than done. Make a hole, there we go. Just wiggle it around a little bit. All right, so I got a little bit open there. Once you get a little bit, it makes it a little bit easier to get through the rest of the liquid latex and tissue. All right, so there you go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then I'll come back and we'll apply the rest of the makeup and the blood. Be right back. Okay, so that was so much easier doing that off camera, instead of trying to do this, holding a mirror and attempting to not stab myself in the eye going up. So we got our incisions here. So now the fun part begins. So I'm gonna take my red eyeshadow here and my brush. Just gonna dip it all in there like that. And then we're just gonna go in the middle. Just fill that in a little bit. And do it on the other side here. There you go. And then down on the bottom. And get in there. I need to open that up a little bit more. Okay. Get to the other side. Get in there. Force it in there. All right. Probably needs to be open a little bit more, but it'll work with it. All right, so we got that. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of color around it to give off a little bit of a bruise, discolored effect there. Find the right brush. Too much stuff. All right, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of brown here. Just kind of go around a little bit. Easier to use my mirror and not the camera for this. And I'm gonna go around and put some red too. Put it on the incision there a little bit. That is so weird. Such a weird feeling. Looks pretty cool though. Sorry. All right, so there's that. Now we're gonna add a little bit of blood, and then I'm gonna exit and finish off the look, and then I'll be back. So let's go ahead and start adding our blood into this. All right. I'm going to do some scab blood. Make it a little chunky. I'm just gonna kind of place that in there like that. Get a little scabby, darker blood in there. There we go. Looking sick. And do the same thing over here. Kind of just place it. Looks like strawberry jelly. That's awesome. I do same thing here. All right, so there is that. I'm gonna finish off the look and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, guys, there you have the finished look. I think the contacts really pull it together. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Any ideas for new makeup videos or whatnot, drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think. All right, guys, until next time, have a spooky night.